Have you ever wanted to start like a new career kind of thing, a direct sales or a part-time job that was a little bit out of your comfort zone, not something you would have normally done? And have you ever been so super excited about it and you go to tell your family and friends and they say things like, "Really? I don't think you'd want to do that. That doesn't sound like you. I don't think you could do it." And then you start saying to yourself, "Yeah, I really don't like talking in front of people, and I really wouldn't want to sell anything." Have you? Well, if you have, then this video is for you. Because I'm going to tell you a story about something similar that happened to me in a direct sales business that I wanted to start. So thank you for tuning in. If you've been here before, thank you very much for coming back. If you haven't ever been here on my channel, then extra thank you for checking us out. However you found us, I'm glad that you did, and I'm glad you're here. So let's get started. I'm Joni. And if you've been to my channel before, you know that I have a fairly significant disability that impacts a lot of what physically I can do after contracting polio when I was 2.5. So I have known a lot of people and society telling me that I don't belong, that I'm not like everyone else, or that I can't really do anything. So I'm here to tell you that that's not true. We all have differences. We all have the same feelings of insecurity or being alone or being apart from other people, not having a community or a tribe. But stay with me on this journey and let me tell you my story, a piece of my story. So back in the 90s, let's say, I know that's a long time for some, but back in the 90s, I found a product of kitchen gadgets, tools, things to make life easier when you're preparing meals, called Pampered Chef. I went to a party and I was thrilled with what I saw. I thought that it would be so much easier for my personal care aides if I bought some of these products. And then the consultant that was showing us all of the products or what they did began to talk to people about they too could become a consultant under her, and that you could earn money and you could earn free product and you could earn free trips, all on Pampered Chef. And I thought it was great. I had free time. Who doesn't need money? I love talking to people. So when I checked out, I decided to say, "Hey, I really think that I would like to do this." And she had made this offer to everyone before me that was ordering. And she said, "Really?" She said, "You have to go in people's homes and you have to demonstrate the product, just like I did here." And I said, "Yeah, I imagined that was the case." She said, "Do you really think you can do it?" Okay, so I'm gonna give you 3 ways to counteract that kind of an attitude when you run into it. Number 1, never let someone else tell you what you can do. So I said to her, "Yes, I think I can do it." And my boyfriend at the time drove my van, because I couldn't drive then, and packed up my stuff and took me to the parties. And I would engage my hostess or host to demonstrate the product for me as I talked them through it. It was a great idea. Nobody had ever done it before. That's not how people traditionally did parties, but it worked. And oftentimes, because the host was actually doing the equipment, her friends could all see how easy it was. And so they wanted that product too. Now, I am not here to talk anybody into selling anything or anything like that. But my point is, I could have believed that person, but I didn't. Number 2, be the solution that you need. Use the resources around you. I had my boyfriend at the time, I had personal care aides, and I used the hostesses. They're the ones that were buying the product. They were the ones that were holding the party for their friends and to earn free product. What better resource? So be the solution that you want to achieve. Be the solution to the problem. Use everything in your power that's legal that you can. Okay, so fast forward, I was successful. I did sell a lot of products. I did have a lot of parties. And it was a great time. And I got a kitchen full of free products, reduced products, products that I earned. When I would go to meetings with other consultants and directors and executive directors, one of the top people in the line that I was in said to the consultants, if Joni can do this, then so can all of you. Obviously, I was the only person with a disability in the room. And her point was, if I could come up with ways to do parties, even if it was not like anybody else, then so could they. So my tip number 3, just because something's never been done before, and maybe it's never been done before by you, whatever your difference is, whether it's race or gender or, any disability, anything, whatever you feel sets you apart, if you don't know anybody else that's ever done that thing that you want to do, so what? Be the first. Be that person who does what's never been done before. That's the awesome part. And remember that we all have differences and we all have the same experiences. Every single person on here, on watching this video right now, I bet at some time or another, they felt insecure. They felt like they didn't fit in. They felt like they were separate or didn't have a community or a tribe. Think of high school. So even if they didn't feel all of those, everybody has some kind of fear or insecurity at some point. And if you are that one person or 1% that has never felt that way, awesome. Congratulations. And I'm happy for you. But for the rest of us, we've had to overcome it. So remember, just to recap, first of all, step number 1, never let someone else decide what you're capable of. Number 2, use every resource you have available to you. And number 3, if it's never been done before, all the better. You can be the first one to do it. I want to thank you for watching this video and for being a part of my channel. And I would really like to encourage you, if this resonates at all with anything you've experienced, please comment below. Please give me a like and subscribe, and be sure and click that button so you can be sure and get the next video. Because my channel is dedicated to helping you embrace your differences.